Alright guys, we are back with another one, and today we're going to be doing some training for people who are new to Ortur and Lightburn, and for some people who just want to know a little information to get caught up, get stuck on something. We're going to try our best to help today with this training. So first and foremost, we're going to go to what everybody seems to ask. How do you hit shift and frame and let the image, be framed with the laser on? First thing you need to do is open up Lightburn. Jump over here to your edit, device settings, click on it. Right here, there's gonna be an enable laser fire button. Enable laser fire button. That's a tongue twister. You enable it. You hit OK. You exit out of the program and you reopen the program. Then you jump over here to move. This right here is your fire button. You click on fire, your laser comes on. I normally work it with it at 25% power. The highest you can go is 20 here, but nobody should be doing that. Make sure you wear your glasses, your safety glasses, if you're higher than 25% or up to 1%, 0.25% up to 1%. So that's how you do it. Once you close the program, open back up, you come to move, you fire. Now after that's on and everything, whenever you put an image inside of this box, you hit shift and frame and boom, you're framing the image. Right on along to the next thing that we're gonna be learning today. All right, we're gonna hit file. We're gonna import an image, just any old image. One that haven't been edited or anything, Hit open, look at there. It is outside of the grid area. You have to be very careful when you're importing any image into Lightburn, because now that you're over this border, you're out of bounds. You're out of bounds. Your laser won't even frame it. It won't even frame it. It'll stop here because this grid is what the laser sees. It's 400 by 430. This is what the laser sees. So make sure to take your image and put it inside of your grid. Wherever you zoom on your grid, wherever your mouse is on your grid, and you hit the wheel, that's where it's gonna zoom at. So if I want to zoom here, I put my mouse there and zoom there. So that's how you zoom in and out. But you gotta make sure your picture is inside of the grid area. And next, moving right on along, for people who are saying, your image is inside of the box, you're in the grid, cool. How do I change the width and the height? Well, right here, your width and your height. And what you do is, if you're doing 11 by 14, you find the millimeters, the inches to millimeter conversion, and you convert it. And you put your width in the top and your height in the bottom. You move it around on your screen right here, find it wherever you want it to be at, boom. You hit shift and frame, try to line it up on top of your canvas until the laser is going all the way around the border of your canvas. You might have to give it a little width, you might have to give it a little height, you might have to take some away. But make sure you hit shift and frame until you get that thing set up correctly. Moving right on along, cuts and layers tab. You click on your cuts and layers and then you open up your cuts and layers tab. Alright, this is your speed, that's your max power. I was at 80 because I was doing some wood, a little wood. I'm doing actually some cutting boards. Alright, so once you already know edit, now I don't have to run this image that I have on the stream through anything. If I load an image right into Lightburn and I click on negative, it's gonna pretty much give me the same effect as running it through GIMP without all the specialties added to it. You know what I mean? So I prefer GIMP. You also can use ImageR, which is free. ImageR.com is pretty free, and it does some great things. GIMP is cost like 30 bucks, and you get it from I think it's called Infinite Laser or something like that. I'll have the link for it and ImageR inside of the description section. But those are the programs that you can use. ImageR, you can use GIMP with the Big Gimping Plugin, or you can just load a picture here and hit negative image. Lightburn is very powerful. You might not get the perfect quality, But I think the negative image in Lightburn itself, I've done quite a few canvases and glass on my channel using just the negative image. But if you're running it through a program, make sure that is turned off. Make sure it's turned off. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right, so pass through. So in the beginning of my videos, I used to use pass through off, and I used to use Jarvis. The reason being is like anything, I was pretty new to it, but I found something that worked and I stuck with it. Now I use pass through. Depending on the image, I use pass through because I figured that I can edit. When I'm editing my picture in GIMP, instead of leaving a 600 DPI, I changed the DPI to whatever I'm going to burn. In the past, I would leave it at 600 DPI, resize it, run the Big Gimping Plugin on it, and then I load it into Lightburn and hit pass through, and I'm looking at a 17-hour burn, and I'll be like, no sir, no sir, no sir, 17, no sir. So when I used to turn pass through off, and I go through here and I'll click on image mode and I go to Jarvis, it cut my time down to like 4 to 5 hours. So I was like, okay, cool. And I still had the DPI 254 here, and it was like 5 hours. I was like, okay, cool. But it's called double D3, and sometimes I have lines, sometimes it'll be perfect. But when I use pass through, if I go ahead and put 254 DPI in GIMP while I'm using, while I'm editing the image, then I come here and I hit pass through on, none of that stuff matters. Everything's already happened, and now that I changed to 254 in GIMP using the Big Gimping Plugin, my burn time is pretty much the same as it would have been. DPI plays a huge role in your burn time. So if you running your image through GIMP or any other software and you have a high DPI and you come and select pass through, then that means you're gonna have a longer burn, because DPI stands for dots per inch. So make sure you got your DPI set. I love 254. On occasion I use 304, I use 318. It all depends on the quality of the image, and it also depends on the details of the image. Also, if you have a super lot of detail in your image, that can make your burn longer also. So look out for that, guys. All right, guys, moving right on along, we're gonna drop down here to absolute chords. Start from. A lot of y'all will be talking about your laser going crazy, and I totally understand why. So me, job origin is in the bottom left corner, and I got absolute chords on. If your laser start doing funky stuff, moving everywhere, hitting the walls and everything, make sure you come and check the absolute chords. I know people talk about G code and run G code. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a simple person. I don't play with none of that. I don't never mess with any of it. I know it might be important to learn, but I'm a simple guy. I mean, I know that this right here mirrors the selection up here. That's very important to know in case you're burning a mirror. And I burn the back side of my mirrors. I heard of people burning the front. I tried it a couple times, but I don't get great results. So if I got this image on the screen and I hit mirror selection vertically or horizontally, it'll flip it. Now your image is mirrored. So now you can burn on the back of a mirror and it comes out great. So that's a new trick. All of these up here do something different. Got your camera, you got all these things, settings and all this. I don't really want to jump into that. I gotta leave some kind of adventure for you guys. So that's your adventure, that's your homework. Learn what these buttons do. I didn't, but learn what these buttons do. I'm pretty sure they do something. But if you want an amazing burn, just keep watching, man. Something's coming up next. We're gonna jump over here to the Ortur Laser. If I missed anything, let me know. Let me know what I missed that you would like to know. Yeah, write it down below in the comments. One more thing I want to do before that though. People be like, my windows disappeared. Cuts and layers move, like they'll disappear on you. They do disappear, but they don't. You exit out of them. So if you want them back, over here, click on your window button. And all of them are right here. I know. All of them are right here. It's crazy. Crazy. So if you make a mistake and exit out on one of these, come over here on the window. That's where they're at. Just click back on them. They'll open back up. I promise they will. Alright, we're gonna move on to the laser. Alright, y'all, we moving right on along to the laser. Let me introduce y'all to Betsy. Yes, I said it. Betsy. And if you don't like it, that's your problem. That's her name. Her name Betsy. If your mama name Betsy, my bad. But this is my Betsy. This is my Betsy right here. Let me tell y'all about Betsy. She's a beautiful, beautiful laser. She'll do whatever you tell her to do as long as you do it correctly. You know, she's good to me. She's good to me. Alright, so y'all done met Betsy. Y'all need to name your laser. I'm going to tell you right now. So when she doing something you don't like, or he doing something you don't like, you can say, hey, John, what's going on? John, you need to tighten up. Stuff like that, you know. Encouragement. You got to give it a little encouragement sometime. Alright, so disclaimer. If you're using these glasses right here, please don't. They're trash. Do not use them. Take them. Throw them away. If you want to see, if you really want to see, probably in the next 2-3 years, gonna throw them away. Bam. Free mascot. I'm gonna have a link in the description. Bam. Right there. They're like 50 bucks. But $50 and I can see for the next 3-4 years. I'm good. These the ones I'm gonna get. Bam. Come with a nice case. Little cloth to clean them. Bam. That's what we're gonna do. Right. Let's move it on. So, got our canvas set up here. I used to have a grid set up, but I just been lazy, to be honest with you. I haven't burnt a new grid yet, but for you, please burn one. Me, I just do it with the laser. I'll show you how to do that later. So, if you got this one right here, comes with a height adjuster. Comes with a height adjuster. I'm not fond of it, so I got this one. Nothing wrong with that one, but I have this one. I bought it from SLVR Designs. I will have a link for it in the description. $19.99. But so easy. I go up and down, up and down, up and down. So easy, so easy, so easy, so easy. Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all see that? Y'all see that turn? Y'all see them turn? Y'all see them? Yeah. Whatever. Cool. Here. See that little holder? Thanks to my subscriber. You know who you are. Appreciate this holder. You the man. See that? How do you focus your laser? All right, cool. Couple different ways. So, okay. Now, got my canvas sitting right there. I'm gonna sit that on top of it. I'm gonna turn my little screw. Come over the top of it. Turn it. All right. Come over the top of it. Right there. We're sitting on top. All right, I was too far. Right there, sitting on top. Snatch it out. You focus, baby. You focus. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right, now let's say I wanted to. This wood right here, piece of wood. That is not gonna work. That's not gonna work, y'all. That's okay. Oh, I'll just turn it. Get it up. A little twisting. Come over the top of it. Drop down. Focus. That quick. That's how you focus it. Anything else is obsolete. Doesn't matter. Y'all need this. Go get this. For real. You need it. Go get it. Ned. Alright, y'all. Let me teach y'all something else. If you got your laser sitting all the way out here and you want to frame this image, please don't. Because your laser thinks it's at home. When your laser thinks it's at home, that means your travel is going to be from at home. So if I'm here and I'm trying to travel from home to get here, I'm going to hit this wall. I don't care what you're talking about. That's math, I think. You're going to hit the wall. So go ahead and send your laser home. Just send it home. Anytime you move the laser, anytime you're trying to refocus, anytime you're trying to do something with the laser and you nudge it a little bit, send it home before you frame. Send it home before you start your burn. Just send it home, please. Next. All right, so we're gonna frame this. I do not have a grid. This is how I frame it. Y'all can laugh all you want to, but I can frame some stuff all the time. I'm framing every day. Let's go. You hit shift and frame. All right, the laser beam didn't come on. I gotta start over. Hold shift and hit frame. It's on. Oh, see that? It's off some. So I just take it out, just turn a little bit. See how that hit that? Perfect example. I did not send it home. So it hit the wall, made a little crazy noise. So what I need to do is send it home. Now it's home. I hit shift and frame. Got it going, coming right across the edge. Oh, so I need to push this over a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. That's good. That's how I frame it. That's how I set it up. I hit frame. Once you get one corner perfect and the top corner perfect, you got it set up. Make sure you got your laser beam traveling where you want it to go. Next, I am getting asked all the time, what do you use to brush off the canvas? What do you use to clean the canvas? Well, tell you the truth. If you got your settings correctly, these right here, these from Dollar Tree, little brushes. You get the wider one. Hold on, where's the wider one? Yeah, I don't know where the wider one at. But you take a wide brush. These are foam brushes, little cheapies. They got one that's probably double the size. After everything is burned, do not use water, nothing damp. Those are ashes. When you take water and you mix a damp towel with water with ashes, you get smears. So please, people, let's try not to do that. You're gonna take that foam brush. After it's done, you're gonna go just overlapping, just like when I paint, overlapping all the way down the canvas. Y'all go pick y'all up some of these brushes. Stop playing. Come on, man. Another thing, we're gonna go ahead and get back to this. If your laser is turning off mid-burn, y'all hear me? Mid-burn. Y'all need to check this red and black wire on the side of your laser to make sure it's plugged in correctly. Check all of your wires. Another thing, my boy just experienced. You need to make sure that your laser is getting the adequate power it needs. Because if it doesn't get the adequate power it needs, it's going to turn off. So if it gets to one point of your canvas and it cuts off and goes home, that's because it's disconnected, because it didn't have enough power. So please have a power supply only for your laser. Don't have everything plugged in it. Don't have no power strip. Don't have none of that, because you just gonna waste a lot of canvas all the time. Make sure you have direct power to your laser, and that socket or plug or whatever it is direct current to there, and make sure it's 110, 120, whatever your voltage may be. Make sure it's up to par, or your laser's gonna keep cutting off and you're gonna lose your canvas. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, so I know this training was a little crazy. One more thing, if your laser is disconnecting, make sure to check the cord that comes with it. Make sure your USB cord is plugged all the way in. If you need to, just go get a new one. Get a new one, try that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that you can buy to make your laser better. I'm gonna have a link in the description where you can buy the feet and make sure you have it down so your laser is not shifting. They have a lot of different things. You have belt tensioners. You have so many different things to make this laser even better. Thank y'all for watching my channel. If you have any questions, hit me up and let me know. Thank y'all for subscribing. We're at 2,400 subscriber plus. We're on the road to 10,000. Y'all already know where we're going. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be doing a burn later on this week. Maybe in a day or so. I'm gonna be doing the comedy burn. Y'all stick around for that. Paint method, I'm gonna tell you right now, me personally, people can say Krylon, do all that stuff. I use Rustoleum paint. That's what I use. Gloss, all colors, every color in the rainbow. Play with it. If I tell you one thing, if I ever told you one thing, or well, actually I'm telling you something right now, go find Rustoleum paint, gloss, and use it. I'm not sure of any other paints because I'm simple. I stay with the one that works. If it ain't broke, somebody put in the comment, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay out there, do some amazing burns. And if you're doing amazing burns, keep doing amazing burns. Teach one. Teach somebody. Somebody needs some help, teach them. Because that's what we're about, growth. Thank y'all. I'm out.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.